Okay, it says I've been live a minute. There's a couple people here. Um, Kind of want to give you guys some updates. I see Von Hilton did something yesterday. So, Von Hilton, news for you. Them ambulance that you're seeing are not for James Arnold Frost. Sorry, Jim's doing live and well. I don't know who in the hell's giving you your information, but they don't know what they're talking about because Jim's doing good. Two, enjoy them lights because it ain't much longer. People, Alice Hilton was not worth no $32 million. And I don't give a shit what her son says. I know what she had in her bank account. Exactly, Todd. It was not for James Arnold. Uncle Jim is doing real good. Well, the next door neighbor, right dead across the street, is waiting for Von Hilton to fuck up because he's sitting there waiting for that property to go up for sale. He's offered Von Hilton $150,000 for it, and Von turned it down. Me personally, I would have sold it for $150,000 and moved into one of my rundown pieces of shit and got it fixed up and then sold it. Vaughn, your best bet is to sell everything and get the fuck out of Kentucky before we hang you. Yeah, he can't sell nothing yet. Exactly, Todd. But to me, that's his best bet is to get ready to sell them. His best bet is to sell them and get the hell out of Kentucky. And I hope he don't plan on going back to Ohio because they're waiting for him. Yeah, and there's over 17 houses past Von Hilton's house that ambulance could be going to. I know who the ambulance was for. I'm not saying, but it was not for Uncle Jim. I know that. And I could definitely tell you that. Because the person the ambulance took out of there last week just got out of the hospital yesterday. Hi, bye. Well, yeah, you finally caught me live. I don't do too many lives lately. I mean, I've been really busy taking care of the family. The family's taking care of me. We got a lot of things going on. I got kids going back and forth to school. I am doing pretty good. I had to have the ambulance here last week for me. I fell getting out of the shower and couldn't get back up. So let's come out and help me get back up and get me back in bed. As everybody knows, my legs are not working right. They're not holding my weight up no more. The doctor says he thinks it's in the brain. And because, they took 3 veins out of my right leg to put in my heart. And now that right leg don't want to do nothing. Nice to see you too, Rudolph. Randolph. You know, the funniest thing, I know how Von Hilton can make money, but he don't want to communicate with me. He don't want to communicate with the Frost. Yeah, they need to give me some new legs. Exactly. I'll take some bionic legs. I don't care. Anything that'll hold my weight up and make me being able to walk again, I'll be tickled pink. And as you all know me, I ain't too hot on pink. There's only two pink things I like. Well, I'm not, Todd, but I mean, I literally could if I wanted to. I mean, I could tell him there's things there that he's got on that property that people will buy from him. But you know, he thinks everything's worth both arms and both legs when it's not worth all that. I know somebody looking for a shed right now, and they're about ready to go buy a brand spanking new one. Vaughn don't need that shed. He could sell it to the person that wants it. I mean, I feel sorry for him sometimes, Todd, but then I don't. So he's the one that got himself into this predicament. Let him get himself out. I want to figure out how in the hell does he figure his mom was worth $32 million. Do you really think she'd be living in Kentucky with 32 million? She wouldn't have been. Sorry. She was poor when she was little and she was poor when she was old. She had enough to buy herself a couple places and sit on the retirement the rest of her life. Rent them out, make sure they're rentable, where she has rent coming in every month, and that's what she lived off. I am the one that helped her get the places livable. I'm the one that's putting people in them houses to rent. No, she sold her two nursing homes for just under $70,000. So how in the hell did $70,000 go to 32 million? Well, Todd, I know my brother-in-law's been paying his rent every month, and that's 300 a month. So if his Otis ain't bringing him his rent money, then Otis is keeping it and going to buy some bottles. Because my brother-in-law says he pays his rent every month. I'm going to tell him next time I talk to him to make sure he's getting rent receipts for him. Well, he ain't fixing nothing up. They're not going to pay rent if they're nothing working. As far as I know, he's only got one renter, and that's my brother-in-law. Morning, Tom. Yeah, I wish I could wake and bake this morning. I'm out. Because my son came home from college and I had to pay for him to go back to college. So I'm broke this month. So I only had like 2 weeks of wake and bake, and now I'm going to do another 2 weeks without it. But I'm strong. I can survive without it. I mean, that's... As long as I know my son's still going to college and he's doing good, I can do without. Yeah, that's the main thing, Tom's making sure that boy's took care of. 1 more year to go. He is a junior in college right now, so he's going to have 1 more year, and he's done. Oh, if I want ditch weed, I'll go outside and pull it myself. I'm starting to line up a few things, Todd, because there is a lot of that going around down here right now, and there's a lot of good stuff too. But down here, they're wanting an arm and a leg for it. And the funniest thing is, I can get it 3 times cheaper going back to Ohio, or having somebody come from Ohio to here. Hint, hint. Yeah, they're down here selling the good shit for like 50 and 60 a quarter. Hell, I can get a whole damn ounce of some real good killer shit from Ohio for 65. There's no way his mommy ain't even been here for 40 years. His mama didn't move down here until 1993. I know, I seen the light bill when she first had it turned on. So that's only 30 something years. How's he get 40? We all know he can't add. Yeah, Beth.
I just want to say hi to them.
Oh, I got the screen blocked.
Well, unblock it.
No, we all know Vaughn lies, Todd. My wife wants to say hi to everyone.
Hi, guys. Haircut. You like it? Well, I'll see you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.
Todd said good morning.
Good morning.
Tom said good morning, Miss April.
Good morning, Daddy.
They said have a good one.
Okay. I'll try.
Yeah, so I don't know who Von Hilton's listening to. It definitely ain't no ambulance for Uncle Jim. Uncle Jim is doing good. I talk to him every single day. And I got news for you, Vaughn. Nobody tells me what to do. Not Uncle Jim, not you, not even the damn courthouse. There's only one person that can tell me what to do and I would listen, and that's God Almighty. And I got a feeling when God comes to talk to me, he's taking me. It ain't a shock to me, Tom. He always lies. Hello? His whole life is a lie. Von Hilton's whole life is a lie. Oh no, there was ambulance down that way, but it wasn't for Uncle Jim. He might have seen an ambulance or two go by there, but like I said, there's all kinds of houses past his house. He's like the fifth or sixth one on the block. There's 14, 15 other places down that road. I know who the ambulance took. And it wasn't Jim Frost. Or is James Arnold Frost, as everyone knows him. You know, Von Hilton says I had no rights to post out there when Alice passed away. No, he is not. And he's not known as Big Jim. Big Jim is my father. And my father has been dead since 2017. So my dad died 7 years ago. No, Big Jim is my father. Little Jim was never called Jim. We call him James. It was James Arnold. Arnold is his dad's name. That's why he used that. And he must have liked the name Jim because he named his kid James Arnold. You know, James usually stands short for Jim or long for Jim. Yeah, Big Jim would be my father. He was the oldest of the three boys. Arnold Frost only had three boys. He had no girls. He had my father, which was Jim Frost. Then he had Uncle Jim, which is James Arnold Frost. And then he had Ronnie Melvin Frost, which is Ronnie Ray's dad. Okay, Richie. Has Uncle Jim ever had any strokes? Yeah, he's had two or three. Couple years ago. Did he have to have heart work done? Yeah, a year and a half ago. He ain't been in the hospital since. We did go down to 15 below somewhere like back in December. Right now we're running 40s, 50s, and 60s all day. To me, this is beautiful weather. I like it in the 50s. I don't like it in the 80s. It gets too hot. I don't like it in the 40s. It's too cold. I like it right in the 50 range. I like a nice cool breeze. And that's what we got today. Going to 55 with a cool breeze. Okay, our lowest is -8. There you go. Yeah, he's always wrong, Todd. You got that right. How you doing, Todd? You getting any better? I hope so, buddy. We've been praying for you. Good, good. Hello? Hello? Who's this from? trying to give me car insurance like I need car insurance. They did that to me last week. Oh, we can get you some cheap car insurance. Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's see what's going on. You know what their quote was? $269 a month. When I told them the price that I pay for my car insurance every month, they hung up on me. I pay $32 a month. How can I do wrong? My car insurance is $32 a month. Hello, Blue. Glad to see you made it. Von Hilton's worst enemy. It's a hanging bum. Should be any day now, Blue. If you didn't pay the bill, it should be going off any day. Tell you the truth, I think it was due on the 18th, which is today. Oh, he said he paid the bill on the 14th. Okay. Yeah, I know, Blue. But you're always busting his bubble, buddy. He hates you. Solar said J-Dubs paid it, and I believe that. I think J-Dubs is in love with Von Hilton. I do. I think J-Dubs is gay for Von. Yeah, well, I don't know if he paid it or not. All we can do is wait and see. Yeah, nobody really knows because Vaughn always lies. Yep, bought him another month. Exactly. That's all it's going to do. And I wonder if he paid for one trailer or did he pay for them both? Because you know all the lights on that other trailer's still on. Yeah, he didn't get it back, did he, Todd? They ain't giving him that money back. What is he, nuts? Yeah, we have it on video. We all know he said it. The one with the stove pipe out the window is my brother-in-law. Blue. I mean, don't put me wrong. My brother-in-law, I would have did the exact same thing. If I didn't have electricity and my furnace ain't kicking on because of no electricity, because it's electric furnace, yeah, I would have put a wood burner in there and I would have ran that flute pipe right out that window. Far as I know, Blue, he is still in there, yes. And he still pays his rent every month. Even though Vaughn says nobody's paying rent. Yeah, he's still there. He has no other place to go. I'm not letting him move in with us.
No, you better not.
Hell, I won't even tell him where I live at. He wants to see his sister. They meet at Burger King. And then he has to buy his sister lunch. And that's what I do, Blue. Good morning, Roland. Oh, I bet it was, Todd. Hi, Jeffrey. He wouldn't know how to light a fire. Very true. Got my air conditioner in the window before my son went back to college. So when it starts getting hot, I can turn it on. Oh, shit. Oh, I bet it is, Jeffrey. My cousins were just down that way last week. But they wasn't down by you. They were towards Daytona, Orlando, and all that area. They are right about in the middle of Florida. They say they're going back next month, too. Yeah, it's up north from you, I know. You know, I used to live in Fort Lauderdale for 3 years, Jeffrey. Yeah, I'd love to take another trip to Florida, and I'm planning on it someday. Maybe after I hit the lottery Tuesday night. I mean, it's only worth 800 million. You know, I can't see how Von Hilton says that the house Uncle Jim's in was his house. It was never in his name. His mom sold it to Jim. I moved to Fort Lauderdale in 1983 and was there until 86, off and on. He never owned it. It was never in his name. He lived there, yes. I will admit that he did live there. But his mom never said she was giving him that property. Hello? Hello? Boy, I wish some people would quit calling me. That's all he does is lie. Exactly. And eat. Yeah. Gotta eat. Jim and Millie paid for that house in cash. And she took the cash and bought herself a brand new trailer and put it right next to Vaughn Hilton's trailer, which was her trailer before Vaughn Hilton moved in it. Well, it's just like he's telling everybody he's been there 40 years. He ain't been there 40 years. His mommy didn't move there until 1993. I hope he is watching. Yeah, his mom did not move back to Kentucky until 1993. And she started in the house that Uncle Jim was in. That was the first place she bought. Then she bought the one little Irvy was in, and she moved in it. Then she went ahead and sold Uncle Jim the whatever place it's called, Jim's place, and bought a brand new trailer and put it right next to Vaughn. After that, they since medical purposes, they got a divorce. For the nobody had any problems with it, they bought the house right next to it, which was a very beautiful 3-bedroom brick home. And they still had a relationship. They wasn't husband and wife, but you might as well say they were. They lived next to each other. They're still having sex. They're still eating together every single day. Exactly, Todd. Well, because the way his insurance, because he got down really sick and the insurance wanted Alice to pay it. Him and Alice to pay out cash instead of the insurance company. So they went ahead, filed for a divorce, and let his insurance company pay for all the problems where they were able to keep their money together and have no problems. Vaughn thinks after his daddy dies that he gets it all. No, mommy gets it all. After mommy and daddy are both gone, then he would get it. And it wouldn't just go to him, it also goes to the rest of that part of that family. Well, yeah, it was. I mean, it was fraud against the insurance companies, the medical insurance. I'll say it clear as day, and I mean it. I've thought about divorcing my wife.
You better not.
If I divorce my wife today and she moves out somewhere else to another place, she don't have to live there. Just have another address. She's going to get an extra $400 a month, and I'm going to get an extra $400 a month. That's $800 a month more if we were divorced. Because we are both on Social Security disability, we're only allowed so much per month. Right now, together, and no lie, we bring about $1,400 a month. Our bills run us about $1,000 a month, so that's giving me an extra $400 to buy toilet paper, shampoos, dish soap, cat food, my weed, my cigarettes, plus sending my son back and forth to college. Don't put me wrong, we're barely surviving. It ain't like we're rich people. And if I stole $32 million from somebody, I sure wouldn't be living in the state of Kentucky. I'd be in Florida. I'd be laying on some beach right now.
No, there's a song like that.
I know there's a song like that, honey.
Goddamn Christ.
Yeah, I know he don't use toilet paper. He don't use deodorant neither.
You don't use toilet paper?
No, Vaughn don't.
What's he use? A leaf?
He don't wipe.
Oh my God. How do you know?
I don't, baby. It's just,
That is. What do you want me to do with these nachos?
throw them out in the yard. Let the cats and shit get them. Yeah, we all seen Andrea talked about his skid marks before. And you're right, Todd. That's how we really know. You know, it's just like he's saying his wife is dead. Hell, his wife is living life to the fullest right now. What's he kidding? She graduated from college. She would have never graduated being around him. He wouldn't take her to school. He wouldn't let her get her drugs in her. She did a live interview, people, saying that Von Hilton took her pills from her.
Come on, Pokey. Yeah, Pokey. Come on, Pokey. Come on, Pokey. Come on. Okay, done.
Yeah, he knows she's doing fine, and he's lying about her.
Come on. Come on, come on. Hold these door open. It's cold out there.
Hell, I bet she ain't took a showers. Hell, I don't think he took a shower before she even got there.
Shut up.
Poor Carrie having trouble streaming 6 times a day. Yes, that is abuse, Todd.
I don't have nothing in here. It's all outside. Do that. Yeah, my book.
Thank you. Oh, is that the name it's got? Okay. Yes, dear. You need something?
No, not really. I don't need nothing. Not me.
Who needs something?
I think they're eating the nachos.
Well, that's good. That's why I told you to dump it out in the yard for them. Yeah, I got my camera covered up. The way I'm looking this morning, I don't want to break the camera. I'm pretty rough this morning. I just wanted to do a quick YouTube video telling Von Hilton he's full of shit. That there has not been no ambulance picking up my Uncle Little Jim. My Uncle Little Jim has not been in the hospital in a year and a half. So whoever's telling Von Hilton that it's Uncle Jim, they're fucking full of shit. Because I know who went to the hospital the last ambulance trip that way. I ain't going to say no names, but I know who it wasn't. It wasn't Jim. Hello, Johnny Blackstone. He's doing something. Yeah, like Uncle Jim's got all this magical powers, man. If he did, I think Uncle Jim would have got the lottery ticket numbers. If Jim had power like that, he ain't gonna worry about Von Hilton. Von Hilton ain't got shit. There ain't a damn thing that that boy's got that any of the Frost family would want. Yeah, I know it was. Yeah, Johnny, I got my camera blocked because I look rough this morning and I don't want to break my camera. Yeah, I know. I do look rough every morning. Today's really rough. Well, there ain't much going on, Johnny. He's saying that Uncle Jim went to the hospital, that the ambulance has been down there a couple times, and Uncle Jim's dying. Jim ain't dying. Jim's still doing real good. He did not have no heart attacks. He ain't had no strokes. Yeah, recap. Vaughn is a liar. The end. Now, me and Uncle Jim do talk a lot, people, you know, and you guys can take this the way you want. I take it the way I want. We are all different, every one of us. You know, Alice might have, she really might have helped back during World War II when she was 15, 16 years old. Wherever she was working or whatever she was doing, she might have been doing something, but she ain't all that. She ain't no different than any other woman back in that time. There was a few companies in Cincinnati, Hamilton, Ohio that did help with the war. Yes, there was. I wouldn't even put them two people in the same category. Yeah, he can't get his own, so now he's going to try to steal his mom's. And the worst thing of all, he should be talking about his dad's. His dad did go to World War One. Yes, Nape. It had been Cincinnati, Hamilton. Hamilton is like right dead outside Cincinnati. Okay, World War Two. Well, I'm going to tell you, Black, if his daddy won the Medal of Honor, tell him to show it to you. Because I'm going to tell you, if my dad had a medal from any of his service time that he did, I own it. And I wouldn't let it leave my sight. I literally would put it away and it will stay put away until I die and my kids get it. And then when they die, their kids get it. See, there you go, Todd. Todd's already looked it up, people. His dad did not get a Medal of Honor. Exactly, Nate. You know, Von Hilton says this and this and this, but when has he ever shown any of us any proof? You all want proof that my dad was in the army? I can show it to you. I got the paperwork. I got him in uniform. Yes, you are welcome to it, pizza. As long as you catch this part of it, pizza. J Dubs, you want to do a live view with me, boy? Come and join me. Leave that little stinky Von Hilton at home and why don't you come and join me? Let's see what you got to say to me, bitch. Yeah, I wish I had what Von Hilton has right now, people. 5 homes? I'd be living it up. If I owned 5 houses, I'd be living it up. Every one of them would get fixed up until I can rent them. Once I rented them, then, you keep people in there as long as you can. I love people to move in and stay there for 15 years. That way, that money's coming in every single month. I don't even think the truck's in his name yet. He ain't had Swanson's in 3 years. He's messing with the Family Dollar TV dinners. Yeah, I know. He's allergic to work. Yeah, he can't sell the land yet until it's all done and over with. Hell, I got a feeling the lawyers are going to end up with the property before it's all over with, the way Vaughn's talking. He going to sue the lawyer? Have fun on that. No, I do not have a copy of the wills, Johnny. I mean, if he ain't paid his taxes yet, he's in trouble because they were supposed to be due on December 31st. Oh, yeah, I can get the one that Uncle Jim had, Johnny. I could tell you exactly what that one says. That Von Hilton's 3 kids got everything. And it was supposed to all be put in a trust fund until they turned 18. But a new will showed up, so now Vaughn's got a control of everything. And the kids get nothing. He's saying that we fraudulent the bank account. You can't do that, Von Hilton. Sorry, hello. We're not as retarded as you. Well, I see, and that's where we're all having problems at, Johnny. Is I want to know when the will was made. I know the one Jim and Millie had was an old one. That was back when the kids were just being born. They just had the twins. And Miss Alice did the will when all the twins were born. And then she had a problem with Uncle Jim because of Irvy. And, she didn't want Jim to do it no more. Well, Irvy took over. She started going bankrupt. Her phones are getting shut off. Her lights are getting shut off. She called me crying to me, Larry, I need help. I need help. I went out and borrowed money to pay her bills. The following month, I had to go down to her Social Security department and get her Social Security out of his bank account and have it stopped and had it sent right to her brand new bank account that I opened up. Yeah, he's saying everybody stole her money. I think it's Von Hilton that stole his mom's money. Did Jim take about $10,000 out of her house? Yes. I'm not going to lie. Yes. It cost her about $10,000. She got a new roof put on her house. She got a new skylight put in the house in her bathroom. She had the sliding glass doors removed and had a brand new door put in. She had every room in the house painted. She had all the carpet pulled up and had all hardwood floors put in. Right there's $2-3 grand right there alone. Them hardwood floors are nothing to play with. They're big money. I don't think she even had any jewelry that was worth money. I think it was more costume jewelry than it was anything else. And there's only one pawn shop in the whole town, so it's not hard to find out. Hell, I'll give him $500 for the dining room table and the china cabinet. Cash.
Did they say when they're coming?
No. I told him it had to be before 1, though.
Okay.
I'll be calling them in a minute to find out if they left yet. If them are Victorian, then I'm a rich, rich man. Because I got about 40 pairs for when I went down there.
You want some more coffee or you want pop?
No, Todd, but I can get it.
You want pop?
Yeah, I want pop. If I need the money bad enough, I can get it. I never stole no money in Ohio. Todd, I cannot borrow money to buy weed. I say I'm buying weed with it. You know what they're going to do to me? Laugh and tell me to suffer. I don't need to be doing that shit.
Don't say that word. Daddy,
I heard you. I'm sorry, dear.
you know what word I'm talking about, right?
Suffer.
Yeah, I don't like that word.
I mean, I'll get my weed again as soon as the first comes around. Get all my bills paid, and I'll call the weed man.
If I let you.
If the wife lets me. Hell, I used all them up on myself, Johnny. I'm sorry. Put my grinder on top of it.
Where's it at? Okay.
Yes, they are, pizza. And I think the lawyer's in on it now, too. I mean, they did get the lawyer. Now, because of what Vaughn said about the lawyer, oh, the lawyer is hot. There probably are a couple of them that are running into him. He don't know who they are. I mean, hell, he went into the Family Dollar to buy his TV dinners, and here Brian's working there. He didn't even know who Brian is. He ain't seen Brian in almost 7 years. No, he can't. Hell, he probably wouldn't recognize his own daughter if he seen her right now. Yeah, exactly, Nate. I don't see why he's not in prison for that. He literally did a video, said he checked on her, then he checked her again, then he finally called the ambulance. So you're telling me he took him 3 trips over there before he called an ambulance, and then he walked home and called the ambulance. He didn't call from her house 5 feet from where she's laying. You know, I didn't work in no old folks home. I've never worked with the elderly like that, but I don't personally seeing a 91-year-old woman making a bed on the floor and sleeping on the floor.
Me neither.
Yes, Todd, exactly. 92, almost 93. Yes, sure could. Yeah, we don't know that, Pizza. We have no idea. Like I said, my cameras caught him walking in, him leaving, him coming in about 10 minutes later again, then him walking out, and then about, I'm say 20 minutes later, two guys and him walked in the house, and I knew the guys because they were ambulance drivers. They've been to my house before for me and my wife. So I know the ambulance drivers. It ain't like we got 100 ambulance drivers down here. We got about 6. Oh, yeah, I still got all that pizza. I had to send it to the adult protection center, but it's still all on the phones. I was told I was not allowed to share it, but I mean, I think the case should be over now. Oh, hell, you guys got a video where he said it 3 times. He went over there 3 times before he called the ambulance. I just seen it just 2 days ago. Someone posted it out there. It might have been Pizza. Could have been you, Todd. I didn't check to see who was putting it out there. I just noticed it was about Vaughn. Yeah, I know. Okay, it was you, Pizza. No. The only 2 places that camera was is at her deep freezer and her back door, and the other one pointed at the front door, the kitchen, and the living room. I had 2 cameras there. One camera would take care of the kitchen, the living room, and the front door. The second camera took care of the deep freezer and the back door. Yeah, the ambulance was called at 9 o'clock. Like I said, I sent it all to the Adult Protection Center. They got it all. And he's saying I should have heard her fall. Well, how? He says that she didn't fall. That she made a bed down there. How would I know? And personally, people, I was asleep. No, he has never tried to talk through them cameras to me. Now, I've had conversations with Alice through the camera. Consider plugging in your device. That means I'm getting low on power. Oh no, I'm losing my electric.
Stop it.
I'm trying to find the cord. I think it's this one. No, that's the phone. It's a big long one.
You got so many.
It's here. It's here.
Okay. Well,
I found it.
I know you found it. I'm trying to get your thing on. Yes. Trying to get that.
Yeah, that's for the
Phone. I know.
Yeah, that's for the small phone.
I bought it for you.
Okay, now we got power going back in. Yes, he is definitely a scumbag there, Jeffrey.
Oh my God. You guys, you and your names.
Yeah, I got a cell phone, I got a tablet, and I got a laptop. And all three of them are not connected to each other.
All I ask is you don't break that one.
Baby, I'm not going to break my laptop.
You better not. I'm not paying that much for another one.
Promise, you'll never have to buy me another one, honey. I know you spent all your hard-earned money to get me one.
You're damn right I did.
I'm here, monkey. I'm here.
Hey, monkey. Do you want me to play this then? No.
I won't need it until I get back to the pennies again, so it don't matter. And I want to get back to them pennies this week. Monkey says howdy.
Okay.
I want to try to get them pennies done this week. I'm tired of doing them, tell you the truth. My eyes are starting to hurt from looking at all them little numbers.
Well.
But I told the man that I'd do it, so I've got to do it.
Did you promise him?
Yeah.
Well, then, therefore you messed up.
Yeah, I'm going through a penny collection right
That's
now,
where you
people.
messed up. You promised.
I probably got about $180 worth of pennies laying around here that don't belong to me. But they want me to pull all the wheat backs out, and they want me to put them a coin book together. They want all the P's and all the D's, one for every year. What's my oldest penny? Right now, my oldest is a 1917. The people's pennies that I'm doing, they had a 1903. Yeah, when I stumbled onto my penny, I was shocked to death when I seen it said 1917. It went right in the book. That's my oldest penny I own. I got a couple of the 1930s, got a lot of the 40s, got a lot of the 50s. And of course, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, I have all of them. And that's it. Any of y'all, Monkey, or any of you guys save wheat pennies? You guys collect pennies? Maybe we can do some swapping or dealing and trading and stuff, because I got a few wheat pennies that I got doubles of. I got triples of some. You know, you got doubles or triples of one and you want to do some swapping, we can do some swapping. I also been saving the state quarters, the national quarters. I mean, honestly, like you said, Todd, if I can get up $500, why ain't I smoking my weed? Well, hell, I could take my dollar bills, or my dollar coins, and turn them in and get weed. But do I want to spend my dollar coins? I got 8 of the president coins. I got at least 6 or 7 of the Indian girl coins. I got at least 10 Susan B. Anthony dollar coins. Got a 1927 Buffalo nickel. I bet you can't. Yeah, I won't be able to do anything until after the 1st. But honestly, I think I got something coming in the mail, so it'll be here right around my birthday. My birthday is this month. Yeah, I think my cousin's gonna send me something, because I told him I was gonna not be able to have nothing for my birthday, and that sucks. He says, "Don't worry about it. Something will happen," and I know what he means. He'll send me something. Oh, I don't know if you'd smoke me out, buddy. You better be smoking for a very, very long time, because I can literally tell you I've been smoking weed for over 42 years. Hell, when I was in my early 20s and early 30s, we smoke an ounce a day. But that's when it was only $25 and $30 a quart or an ounce. We were talking about that earlier. Right now, these people down here are crazy wanting that prices they're getting. Hell, for what I'm paying for a quarter down here, I can go back home and get a whole ounce and still have money left. I gotta come to where? PMW? Well, I don't know what your guys' prices are, but Toledo, Ohio right now, $63 an ounce. And there's 300 pounds of it sitting there, no matter what flavor you want. There you go. Is that an ounce or is that a quarter? Hell, I remember when quarters were like $20 a quarter, and the bag, you couldn't put no more weed in the bag. Yeah, that's a good deal, 25 an ounce. Hell, when I first moved down here, me and my dad, we were taking a trip to Toledo every other month, buying quarter pounds at a time, 2 ounces for him, 2 ounces for me. Yeah, I bet, monkey. Oh, yeah, I'll get my bud soon. Like I said, if I don't get none until the 1st, then so be it. But I think my cousin's sending me some for my birthday, which is the 28th, people. So it's not this coming Thursday, it's the following Thursday. Is my birthday. I will be 59 years old.
I'll be 50 next month.
You know, I've had that problem too, where I buy some weed and I get high from like the first 3, 4, 5 joints. Then all of a sudden, I quit getting high from it. What I do is I go buy a different brand, a different taste, a different flavor one, then smoke that, and then like back and forth.
My machine's pissing me off.
You have to check it out, whatever. Take a picture of it and send it to me. That's what I used to do. I mean, I'd buy 2 different brands, and if you ain't getting high from one, you go to the other.
I don't think it knows what it wants to do.
But you drink a pop?
Yeah, I'm starting to.
68 is low, so yeah, get yourself back up, drink a pop. Make sure it's one of ours and not yours.
I know. It's yours. Which one do you think I'm drinking?
It don't matter, they're both good.
I know.
Yeah, the cousin told me not to worry about my birthday smoking one. He buys 3 ounces a month. He gets a different ounce every week, and they play Mitch and match, just like I told you. If you can't get high off the one flavor, go to another flavor.
I didn't know they had a flavor.
Yes, baby, they do. Yes, they do. But he says he don't use it. Because Ohio has it for recreational and medical purposes. So, Yeah, exactly. I think most states are legal now. We're medical legal, but we're not recreation legal yet. Yeah, that's true, Black. Just grow it on Vaughn's property. He wouldn't know. He don't go outside. And there's 167 acres up there, so you do the same thing as you were doing before it became legal, buying it illegal. You ain't lying to me. I know. Same as I would be. I think they should have legalized it 30 years ago. Not much. Laying around being bored. Yes, I have, monkey. Quite a few times. But right now, I can't grow my own unless I'm going to grow it inside because I have some close neighbors. No, we're live. Yeah, I had one of my neighbors over here the other day and she was looking at my flag. She wants me to get her a flag like I got. We are at 43 degrees right now, breezy outside, but it looks nice. Supposed to hit mid 50s, I think, today. Yeah, I wish we could hit the 73 today. Well, I'm sorry about your foot hurting there, buddy. I hope everything's good. Yeah, no doubt there. Yeah, you got to watch them spiders. They like to bite. And if anybody wants, they are welcome to come over and join me on Facebook. You want to send me a friend's request on Facebook? Tell me who you are. You'll find me under Larry Frost Sr. You'll see a picture of my grandfather and my great grandfather. That is Arnold Frost and Guilford Frost. Guilford is Aunt Alice's father. I've been on StreamYard before. That's when I can get other people to join in and come on the station with me. We've did that a couple times. Did anyone mention making you a Discord, Larry? No. But I've been looking for a pilot or a co pilot, somebody that can get on in the mornings, me and him, just like Vaughn and J Dubs does. Get on there together and they talk about things. But I want to really talk about stuff. I don't want to talk about shit like Vaughn Hilton and J Dubs. Somebody I ain't seen on here in a long time is, I think his name was Nate from Australia. The man that always complained about me not wearing a shirt, saying his wife couldn't handle me not having a shirt on. No, I don't want to talk about video games or houses. Well, then Nate might be one of them because, Nate told me one time, "Oh, I'm going to send you a Australian flag and I'm sending you some Australian coins and this and that." He says, "Oh, give me your address." We gave him my address. No, but I will say it clear as day. The Canadian people, when they say they're going to do something, they do it. Weather Guy. Anybody seen or heard from Weather Guy? I seen him on yesterday. Ain't seen him on here yet this morning. Weather Guy told me, "Oh, Larry, I'm going to send you a Canadian flag and a little few other things." And I was like, "Oh, okay." A week later, I got it. He didn't wait till 10 years down the road. A week later, I got it. He sent me coffee. He sent me the flag. He sent me some buttons that said, "I love Canada." He sent me a bunch of stuff from there. I love flags. I collect flags. I like to get one from every country, and I like to get one from every state in the United States. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you for the hearts. We're doing all right.
You hear me? I said, don't be giving my hearts away.
I'm not giving your heart away.
My hearts.
Oh, these ain't for you. These were for me.
Hey.
I'm allowed hearts.
No, you're not.
Wife's complaining you gave me hearts and not her. Yeah, I mean, the co-pilot or the pilot itself. I'll play co-pilot. I don't care. Sharon's now throwing you hearts, honey.
All right.
She says for the wifey.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, yeah, I appreciate it. Ask him if he wants to do some lives. I mean,
you say it's warm outside. I say no.
The wife says it ain't warm out, but
it's breezy.
It's breezy.
Cold to me. Breezy and cold to me.
Breezy and cold to her, but she's always cold.
Especially when my sugar goes low.
When her sugar's low, she's cold. Hell, it'd be 80 degrees out there and she'd be wearing a winter coat. He's been broke for a long time. It's just scraping and scrounging to the end now. That $30,000 that was in that bank account lasted him almost a year, so. That 32,000, I wouldn't have spent it like him. I literally would have got them houses back in order for I can start renting them out and have that income coming in every month. Not him. He left it in the bank and spent it on TV dinners and whatever, styrofoam planes or whatever. Sent $3,000 to China to try to get a Chinese girl. He got scammed. She took his money and laughed at him. About $3,000 or better. Later, Sharon. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the hearts. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Hey, Lardo. How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you made it. Yeah, my son, before he went to college, finally, 21 years, he finally got a razor. I'm doing good. Yep, he finally used a razor. Yeah, and that's why I'm on here, Perkins, to verify all that. Uncle Jim is not in the hospital. Uncle Jim has not been in the hospital in over a year and a half. The ambulance was not for Uncle Jim. I know who the ambulance took to the hospital, but it wasn't Uncle Jim. Yeah, he's always slandering somebody. The only person perfect in this world is him. Of course he's going to be mad about it. Sorry about his luck. He don't want us sniping him, then don't do a video. We got to find something to laugh about, people, and he's our laugh. Yeah, in his mind, yeah. Good old Stinky, yep. Yeah, no doubt. Nothing better than a fresh cold Dr. Pepper. Yes, you are, Todd. You're a bad man in Vaughn's eyes. To me, you're a good man. I don't think so. If that's a law in Kentucky and it's a felony, then they better take every computer, every phone, and every tablet out of Kentucky. Oh, you bought my friendship, Todd? How'd you do that, Todd? Yeah, I love my Dr. Pepper too. To me, Todd, I don't think you were buying my friendship. We were already friends. You just helped a friend out, and you helped a Kentuckian out who knew he had to move and had no way to move, and you helped me move. And I still appreciate that today, Todd. Thank you. And I will say it probably the rest of my life. Thank you, Todd. And the rest of you. I mean, if it wasn't for all of you guys donating to help me move, I probably would have never been able to move. Good morning. Now y'all can see me for a second. See how rough I look? I beat you to it, monkey. I just did. Did you see it, monkey? I think I see my camera cracking. Yeah, Todd already had my friendship. He didn't buy my friendship, people. Yeah, I love Mary Jane. And I don't play Fallout 4. You guys want to catch me playing games? Go to Texas Hold'em Poker. Go to Shooting Pool. Go to the chessboard. I play all three of them games daily. I don't play war games. I don't play zombie games. I don't play build my house games. I do have Farmville though. I think 95% of the world is a Mary Jane lover. Later, Lardo. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Stay safe. Be good. It's still in the estate. As far as I know, it's still in the estate's name. It's in probate, yes. I don't know if it will or not, Rubber. It matters how the judge rules on it, yeah. They're going to look at what he did with the $32,000 and what's been going on, how he's been paying his bills, and how he's doing this and that. And they'll determine on that. Oh, I found some Mary Jane crumbs. Yes, there was less than 50K. There was $31,800 and something dollars. And that was before they put that month's rent in it from me and the other girl. But now the other girl's moved and I have moved, so there's no rent. Well, my brother-in-law rented my place, so that's the money he's got. He spent it all. Says he used it on the houses or he used it for the properties, but there's no proof of it. Wait till he has to show proof. Because you know and I know he has no proof. Hello? Hello? Good. What can I do for you? No. Zero. Oh boy. IRS. Yes, exactly, Todd. Oh boy, where's my pipe? I found a little bit of Mary Jane sitting in the grinder. That's what I get for not cleaning out the grinder right, huh? I know. Well, I'm barely moving myself, so I watched that myself, Rubber. Even though I knew I was going to have a problem last week, I still got out of this bed and went and took a shower. I might have had to call the ambulance to help pick me up and put me back in bed because I fell. But guess what? I took a shower. Something that Vaughn ain't did in 10 years. Longer than 10 years. I don't think he took a shower before Andrea got there. Andrea said he never took a shower the whole time she was there, and she was there 2 years. Well, the best way to have your biggest troll with you. If I'm going to have a troll, I want her to be sitting in the same, right next to me. I don't care. I'd let my wife be my biggest troll if she wants to. We all learn from our mistakes, Rubber. I'm just glad Nick's got somebody. To me, he's calmed down. I ain't seen none of his other videos that he's been putting out for the last couple of weeks since he started back up. But, it can't be as crazy as they used to be. Or are they? Yes, I did. I have to go back and look at it, Todd. See you later, monkey. Be good. Enjoy your day. Have a good day. And the grinder is cleaned out. It grinds up my 420 for me, Todd. Yes. There's my grinder. Got a picture of Mary Jane on it. I mean, I could probably scrape and scrounge my bows and get them all cleaned and probably get a hit or two, but it ain't all that. It ain't like I'm fiending and killing people for it. Yeah, exactly. Me smoking cigarettes has went way down too. I went from like 3 packs, 4 packs a day down to like a pack a day, sometimes only a half pack. And I think that's just a habit too there, Todd. Especially like when I'm done eating. That's when I literally need a cigarette, or I crave for it, should I say. Rubber, I can't say that because my wife can hear me. Same place that you want him to be, Rubber. See, I even got in trouble for saying that, Rubber.
Don't you know that shit can backfire on you?
Baby, I didn't say nothing bad. I just said I agree with Rubber.
Well, whatever he said.
He just wants to know where I think Vaughn will be in 5 years. And I told him wherever he thought. I didn't say anywhere. I just said whatever he thinks. Because I agree with him.
Yeah, but I'm going to stay out of it.
Okay. That's what he needs, Rubber. He needs awakening. You know, I thought it was funny because a couple weeks ago I found out a few things. Is Von Hilton kept saying that he was going to send his kids to who? Once he got them back, he was sending them to Ohio to who? Them are also the exact same people that bought the nursing homes from his mother. So if his mother got screwed on them nursing homes, it was the family that he's going to send his kids to. The Gentrys, yes. They're the ones that bought the nursing homes from Alice. Alice owned two of them. They owned one with Miss Alice. They were half and half. So they bought out Aunt Alice. And Alice took the money and moved back to Kentucky. Did you ever know Alice's late daughter? Was she a good person? Can you tell us about her? Glenda, I only met her at the family reunion 2, 3 times. She seemed nice, friendly to me. She liked to drink. Um, she was a songwriter. She did do songs. She did join in a band, and she put out a couple of records. She died from alcohol poisoning. Her band was actually pretty good. Yes, Todd. She was a good singer. Is that the name of it? The Three of Us? No, he has not, Rubber. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if they show me any music that she done. I mean, I literally could contact her daughter. I'm friends with her daughter on Facebook, so yeah. I mean, I didn't really know Glenda until the family reunions. I pretty well didn't know none of the family. I knew Uncle Little Jim from deer hunting up in Ohio. I knew my grandfather from Ohio. Of course, I knew my father. Barely, but I knew him. When I lived in Florida, I met my Aunt Sophie, which is Aunt Alice's oldest sister, because she lived in Orlando, Florida. And me and my dad went up to see her. Little Irvy, I I mean, I kind of tried to stick up for him because the first time I met him was at a family reunion, and he come out and looked like his hair had a fucking rat's nest in it. His fingernails were probably about 3 inches long. I mean, a cocaine heaven person would have loved it, where they hold up all that coke up on that finger. And his mom was yelling at him about go brush his hair, put it in a ponytail or something. And I told him, yeah, why don't you go brush your hair and put it in a ponytail or something? He looked at me, you don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone. I took my hat off and my hair made his look like he had a butch. My hair went down to the middle of my back. But you couldn't tell until I took the hat off. So my first impressions of him, he's a piece of shit. Because he disrespected his mother. That is one thing I've never did and I never will do. Is disrespect my mother. That's the woman that gave you birth. Not your daddy shooting a load of fucking cum up in her. She gave birth. She carried you 9 months. She fed you 9 fucking months. Your daddy's a sperm donor. Anybody could have did that. Were they country, Todd, or were they rock and roll, or were they in between? Yeah, Black, she did. Okay, that's what I wanted to find out, what kind of music it was. Some more country hillbilly shit. Yes, Misty Day. Very true. It's like Vaughn did a video last month saying that I was nuts because I said his ma was still alive. Hell, I thought he'd believe it, people. He believes the world is flat. Call me nuts? This world is not flat. You know, it's just like the alien story. I've heard that alien story changed 10 different times. When he literally told me, Ronnie Ray, and my father the story, as he was 3 foot away from it when he shot it. And he missed. The story that he put out here on YouTube is it was running up the hill. See, that's the problem with Vaughn. He can't even keep the lies straight. And then within that month that he told me that he missed that alien 3 feet away, he told me that he can outshoot my father. And I told him I got $1,000 bet that says he cannot outshoot my father. My dad did 3.5 years. United States Army. Germany. Sniper. I have paperwork to prove it. I have his dishonorable or honorable discharge, whatever it is. It must have been honorable because VA was paying him. The last 5 or 6 years of his life, VA was taking care of him. Thank you, Todd. I don't want to click it yet because I don't want to leave you guys. I don't know if it'll make me leave it or not. I told little Jim about some of the stuff that Von Hilton tells me. He laughs his ass off about it. He wants to go live with me, people. I'm not going to lie. He wants to go live with me. But his wife won't let him. I don't know how to do that, Todd. You know that. Maybe I can make it, what's it, half screen or something? Ain't that how they do that? They half screen it? Split screen? I got it. Split the screen. Sorry, people, if you guys can hear that. That is Glenda. That was done in 1972. Well, it looks like Nick Bravo's live. Well, I've been on here 2.5 hours, people. I think I'm going to call my day over. I think I'm going to listen to my cousin here sing for a little bit, do some stuff around here. I appreciate you all coming to see me. This is the Big Larry Show, and we're going to end it today. And we'll see you guys again. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Praying for y'all.